We're live again. Welcome to the show. This is a brand new 1030 discourse, and I'll be talking to a legend. STG the Protege will be joining us live in a couple of minutes. So welcome to the brand new 1030 discourse on the 1030 show. Henry Tucker is my name. Here we'll bring movers and shakers of the industry. We'll talk about life, we'll talk about everything, industry, business, music. And of course today I'll be talking to a legend. He is one of the key players in the Nigerian music industry. 40 to 50% of the songs played every day in Nigeria ends with this tagline: it's STG. STG is a prolific music producer, mix and master engineer, sound engineer as well, with discography credits from Wizkid, Burna Boy, Davido, and so many more. So right now, I'll be adding STG live on the show. Okay, I have the king.
How far now? How you doing?
His Excellency.
You know the vibe.
I was thinking you took off your beard.
No, it's just the hair. It's just the hair.
Okay, the hair.
Yeah.
Are you contesting for any political position anytime soon, like STG for governor?
Of course, 100.
I saw a post on your story where you were like, the next thing I could see is seeing you in a saloon.
I went to take care of my rough hair. That's what I went to do.
After then, we were like, STG for governor.
Yes, sir. STG for governor, 100%. But don't worry, that's political and that we'll discuss now.
Okay, welcome to the show, legendary Steven.
Yeah.
How often do you hear your real name, Steven?
I never do. Even though that you mentioned it now, I don't think anybody calls me that.
You almost forgot your real name. Like, you almost forgot your name is Steven.
It comes with the job now. What do you expect?
That's true. Yeah. Okay, so I really want to ask, what are you scared of? What scares the STG? What are you scared of?
Failing.
Yes,
that's my biggest fear. Failing.
But people say, I've heard about where people say we shouldn't be scared of failing. We shouldn't even be scared of making mistakes. Why are you scared of failing?
Mistakes is not failing. There's a difference between mistakes and failing. Mistake is not failing. Failing is a different, what's the word now? Failing is a different entity on its own. We have to make mistakes to learn, but failing is different from mistake. Failing is you've lost the goal totally, you've lost the plan totally.
I feel you. Indeed. So how stressful it is mixing a wax song?
That's the worst. That's the height. If you can avoid it, avoid it. There's no point. It's like polishing a third. I don't know if you know what I mean by polishing a third. Like, no matter how you want to spray perfume on top of shit, it will still smell. So there's no point. Just avoid it.
I saw on your story where you were like, some jams you would dance the workout, some you would take painkiller.
Yeah.
Do you like send these wax songs back to the artist for a record, a correction or something?
I stopped. I used to do that before, but I stopped because I don't know some people. What's the word now? Many people don't know that they're whack. I promise you that. They just assume they are good at whatever they are doing, and when you try to advise them, it seems like you are devaluing whatever artistry they are doing. So it's best to just avoid that. That's the whole job of an A&R. They should employ somebody to tell them if it's work or not. It's not my job.
Yeah, I feel you. What do you think an artist needs to like? What discipline do you think an artist needs to imbibe in them for them to know that, okay, fine, when you're giving a correction, you should take it? Because I've seen a lot of up and coming artists where they be like, yeah, you didn't do this well, and they try to correct them and they pick offense.
100. Many people don't like correction. It's a bad habit we have in Nigeria. You correct somebody, you just see it as you don't respect him or you devalue whatever it is he's doing. So most times it's just to mind your business. They will learn. They will obviously learn. So it's for you to let them learn.
The way you're sounding is like Nigerian creatives stress you a lot.
No, not really. there are very amazing people in Nigeria. There's, 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 there's the great guys, then there's the very bad guys. The great guys, I promise you, have not one single stress. But those particular clique of people that, are so deep in their own folly that they don't want to take corrections, they want to stress. They are everywhere, not even in the entertainment industry, they are everywhere in life. Somebody can do something so nasty, you try to give her advice, it seems like you are the worst person on the earth. So it's best to let them learn by themselves, because you can't teach grown-ups.
Those of us who are joining us now, this is the 1030 show. The 1030 show is all about celebrating African music and telling stories of young African creatives. And now we are on the 1030 discourse. Here we bring legends like STG to talk. We are going to be talking about things about like his life, things about the industry, music, and also a lot of stuff. So you can like drop your questions. Ask. This is the time. Most of you have been wanting to talk to STG, but there's no time. So 1030 is bringing him to you free of charge. So drop your questions. Back to you, STG. When I was making the research, I read you started producing at the age of 13.
From a friend of mine, I had a friend in secondary school who used to make beats and rap then. So I always wanted to be like him. So I went to get Acid Pro. From Acid Pro, I got what's it called? FL Studio. I think it was 7 or 8. I'm not sure, but like basic FL Studio. That's what I started working with, and then from there we're here.
Okay. Yeah. Let's talk about the STG tag. I know there's a lot. How did the STG tag come about? Who is the voice behind the tag? And why are you still using the tag? The tag is about 10 to 11 years since 2013. Yeah. Yes, 10 to 11 years since 2013. So who is the voice behind the tag? What's the story behind how everything happened?
There's this guy we used to work with in school then. He's still an artist, a Port Harcourt guy, Dr. Spike. So we're working on a project with his friend or cousin Leslie, and then I made a beat. They sent it to one of their, I think it was a girlfriend or a colleague in the UK. So I begged her to help me do, a one-liner. So the full tag is actually it's STG on the beat. So I just took out on the beat and left it's STG. So I just cut it and started using it's STG alone. So when somebody came out to, start saying, oh, the person made the tag for me, and this is somebody that I've never met in real life, even though we happen to go to the same school, but we've never actually said anything to each other, and I've never actually, I don't know where the story came from. I don't know the reason why the story came up, but it is what it is.
Somebody saying Grammy needs to award STG. Are you looking for a Grammy award?
At the point where I'm at now, I think if a Grammy comes, yes, why not? It's an achievement. But then I feel like I'm already content with what I've been able to achieve in the industry, because I've worked with A, B, C, this type of artists, and for me it's a great blessing. I think I've been the longest. When I came at first, they told me I'll have at the top, I have probably 2-3 years at the top, and I'm going on my work since 2018 till now. I've been banging, so to me, I'm content. There's no need to push. So it's fine. I've been able to separate my personal life from my business life. So my personal life is very low key and very coded. If you can never see me anywhere, don't worry.
With the way things are happening now in the creative space, personally, I think there should be a need for an annual sensitization about record labels, contract signings, and some other pressing issues when it comes to the music and business. So some time ago, I watched an interview where you said record labels are sabotaging the game to an extent. What do you mean?
It's the level of control. Do you understand? You can't be involved in, like, as a legal owner, you can't be involved in all the processes. Do you understand? That's the reason why there's what we call division of labor. There's who's going to be in charge of A&Ring, there's who's going to be in charge of distribution, there's who's going to be in charge of marketing, all those things. So when the CEOs we have of today try to involve themselves in every single process, then it's going to be quite crazy for the artist, because it has to go his way or the highway. Do you understand?
I feel.
Yeah. So that's actually what I meant when I said that, when I wrote that comment.
You are mixed and produced diverse range of songs, and as such a dynamic producer, what is it like working with this kid in particular?
Well, he's calm. He knows what he wants. It's not stressful. Funny enough, it's one of the artists that actually motivate you to be a better version of yourself. Because you'll be like, oh, listen to this guy's stuff. I want to do stuff that sounds at this level of quality. Do you understand? So
Yeah,
it was quite nice working with Wiz, I must say, because the guy, the ginger, he's looking for top notch every time, looking for 100% every goddamn time. Shout out to Whiskey. He gave me my first break ever. My first break ever was Whiskey. I gave my first break ever.
is he more like a perfectionist?
100%. I promise you. Before he made that one record, they must have done it like 100 times. There's like probably 10 versions of that same record that probably you obvious, of course, you will not hear because he finally chose the better version out of everything. So, yeah. He is
What's your relationship like with Saz? I see that you guys have this strong bond.
Mama, I'll give you that. I was lucky to be part of the first step of the Saz Academy in 2015. Yes. So, and my boss be that. I learned from Saz. Yeah. So I'll go for life. The Saz Academy is, the yearly program, used to, make better versions of whatever you are. So you send in your beats, you go through them, they invite you for an academy, 2 weeks, some sharpen your skills, they introduce you to artists, introduce you to A&Rs, introduce you to managers. Like it's an eye-opening experience for anybody who can be part of the Stars Academy. If you're a producer and want to sharpen your skills, try and get into the Stars Academy. It's not for everybody, but like if you're able to get into the Stars Academy, I promise you will not regret it. P Prime came out to Stars Academy, Duni the lady came out to Stars Academy. Like there's a lot of us that came. I can't remember everybody's name, but like there were a lot that came out from Stars Academy. So if you can, as a producer, please join the Stars Academy.
So growing up,
okay,
I grew up in Port Harcourt, but I'm coming from a family where my mom and my dad, they are heavy lovers of music and the media. So my mom and dad forced me, they forced to like watch TV, always listening to radio, made me develop love for the media. So what are some of the readings and sounds that influenced you as a producer?
That's a tricky question. Well, it sounds weird, but I don't actually listen to music. I work on music all day, and I'm going to listen to music again for my pastime. Is that not punishment?
When do you sleep?
It's crazy. I start work till like 3, 4 a.m. ish, and then I'm up like 11, 10, 11. So that's my daily set. So
tell me more about you and Ajebo Hustlers. I feel like you love the duo. Do you think they're gonna replace the P Square, or do you think they're gonna like change the duo game?
They're not replacing anybody. They are different. Their music is you know the story now. Their music is too bad. I feel like people are just catching on, and it's a wave that's coming. Like it might take a short while, it might take a long while, it might be next month, but there's a big bang coming with the two of them. They are too good. And then we built some sort of chemistry between both of us. We understand the direction we want to go with their music. So it's always easy working with them.
I've been in a session where a producer gets scared of playing his beats just because he thinks a particular producer who is in that session is better than him. So how can an up-and-coming producer fight inferiority complex?
It is a personal thing. It's between you and your God. It's something you need to outgrow. It's not inferiority complex. Is a mindset. You can't be looking at yourself as low as the next person because you feel like, this person has an advantage over you. Everybody has an advantage in life. It's just opportunity. Do you understand? So you saying, oh, because this person is better than myself, I will not, it's just you reducing your value by yourself. You've lost the battle before it even started. Do you get my point?
Yeah.
So you can't be. I don't believe people still have inferiority complex now. I doubt it. I really doubt it. It's not something that should be happening.
Stream farming, is it needed? Is it necessary?
See, in a house, let's use the house as an example. There's the main door, yes.
Yeah.
There's the fence. There's the backyard.
Yeah.
It depends on where you want to choose to enter. You might want to go through the fence. You might want to go through the main door. You might want to come through the back. It's all on you. But just know that everybody's going to get into that same house. You get. So it might be now, it might be tomorrow, it might be later, it might be next year, but everybody's going to get into the same house. And there's the topic going on now, like, oh, people are spoiling Afro beats and all that. Yeah, that comes to play too, because street farming to me is fraud.
Yeah.
It's fraud, you get. And well, I don't know how long it will last. We can't. So I don't know. We wait and see. It's not my place to judge anybody. But to me, I feel like it's fraud. Because there's people that work hard for whatever it is they get in life, and then there's people that just come and feel it 100%.
How do you see your role as a producer?
Well, as a producer and a mix engineer, it depends on the chemistry you have with the client you're working with. Like for me, there's people that I know personally, we discuss, we rub ideas. It's easy to paint a picture with them, and there's people that is just business. It's hard for you to paint a picture and just get to do your job. So if you can build a chemistry with who you're working and it's not for money and you're not on the clock, it helps. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Abroad, artists take their producers to go on sessions, camp sessions, to stay up with, just spend time together to understand each other, to better help each other. But in the game here, maybe because of finances and a lot of stuff, you have to, work on the clock. So it's quite hard. But then people are doing camps these days, but even though it's not the real definition of what the camp should be, they are still on the clock. But we're still getting there.
For real.
Yeah.
Yes, we're still live. This is the 1030 Discourse. We're talking to Stephen Abenga. Did I pronounce your surname correct?
God damn.
Correct.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I know for some of us, this is the first time we are hearing the real name of STG. So his real name is Stephen. Yeah. So this is the 1030 Discourse, the 1030 show, celebrating African music and telling stories of young African creatives. You can drop your questions. We're talking to the legendary STG. So yeah, STG, let's talk about artificial intelligence.
Okay.
AI. Yeah, artificial intelligence is something else right now. AI can sing in a Tiwa Savage voice.
Yep.
AI can literally do some kind of things we think is impossible. So, what do you think? What are your thoughts on the recent advancement of artificial intelligence and how it can influence the future of music, but Afrobeat in particular?
Well, we're coming to the age where machines, computers are taking over everybody's job. It's the direction where the world is going right now. But it's not something we can stop. It's not something anybody can stop. People are looking for more effective ways of getting things done. So if it gets to a point where it's too expensive to get the artist to perform, why don't I create a virtual version or do something even way better? So it's not something you can avoid. It's not something you can stop. We're getting to the time where all the music we're going to be listening to is going to be artificially produced. So whenever that time comes, everybody find their fan. We will reach everybody. But we just have to embrace it and find a way to work with it. But to stop it, it's not possible. People are looking for cheaper ways of making money every day. So there's nothing we can do about it. Generally, it's not even about music. I'm talking of in life generally. People are looking for more effective ways. Nobody wants to pay for labor anymore, so that's what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing anybody can do about it.
Someone is asking, how loud should a vocal be in a mix?
how loud should a vocal be? It's up to you, it's preference. Some people want their vocals on top of the mix. Some people want their vocals in the mix. It depends on whatever the client is looking for. There's no one size fits all for vocal levels. You just need to understand what the client you're working for is looking for, and then you find a way to achieve it.
I feel like you do more of the mixing than production.
I went more that direction because, like I said, to paint a picture with me, for me, there needs to be some sort of chemistry. We understand each other. Do you understand? So it's that time I don't have. And then with African artists, it's more of, make beats, make I sing type scenario. So it's not like, oh, there's a goal. Because now that's going to be pretty expensive and nobody has that time, nobody has that money. Only the top cats can afford to do that. So I just stuck to the other side.
What do you love about production? I feel like the ability to create emotions, to create emotions are one of the manipulative tools producers use.
Yes.
So what do you love about production? Outside mixing,
producers, like you said, they can paint a very vivid picture in terms of emotions, and it's a lovely gift. You cannot drop a cappella alone, but a producer can drop his beat alone and it's still bang. You get? Stars have done it. A lot of producers have done it. So producers, big up to producers because they do like probably 50 to 60% of the whole work. So yes, I think that uncanny gift of being able to create a vibe, that's what we call it, yes, vibe, to create a vibe. It's something producers, we need to give them thumbs up for. But you hear some vibes, you'll be like, God damn, what was this guy thinking? And I promise you, the guy cannot recreate it again. That's why it's a vibe. When it comes, and you're able to get it down on that moment. If they tell you to reproduce it, I promise you can never do it. That's why it's a vibe. So, shout out to them.
Someone is asking, Cody Sound is asking, what do you think a person that wants to go into production should learn first?
There are different ways into the house. I wouldn't. A basic understanding of music will go a long way. Understanding the software, whatever software you choose to use, will go a long way. It's not for everybody, first of all. It's not for everybody. There are people who are naturally have the gift, and there are other people who want to force it based on circumstances they find themselves in. So for people who naturally have the gift, it will come easy to them. But those who want to force it as a job, then you need to study hard and you need to work hard. Maybe out of 10, you probably get 3 right. And those 3 is what will matter. So study, have a basic understanding of music, study whatever software you want to use, and try as much as possible to be creative all the time. Find that muse, that thing that brings ideas for you. I think that's the word. Find that muse. Whatever brings ideas to you, find it, hold it, and suck it right.
How do you get inspirations? Do you take any substance to like get your dopamine high? Do you smoke? Do you drink? Do you do anything to like get on point?
I just did my thing. I still the different. To some people it comes naturally. It's a gift. To other people they have to force it. If you have to force it, fine. Whatever helps you get that vibe, do it. To other people it comes to them naturally without anything. So for me it's just I just want to be awake when I get the vibe. That's what I'm waiting for. I just want to be awake when I get the vibe. And able to put down the vibe is what I'm looking for. You get it.
Someone is asking, does every mix need saturation? What is your favorite one?
For me, I wouldn't say every mix needs saturation, but for me, I use saturation on every mix.
Yeah,
that's what it is. And my favorite there's Fresh Air, there's the Apex Vintage, there's the tape machine in Slate. There's a couple, there's a lot. It's not, it depends on the song. So it's not, like I said, it's not a one size fits all type situation.
Yeah,
And then the
yeah.
type of recording you have also goes a long way. So, yeah.
Someone is asking, do we negotiate advance fee before or after the session when working with an artist?
There's two ways to do stuff: the real way and the ideal way. The ideal way is normally to get invoices done, have some sort of agreement between both of you to avoid stories and thought. The Nigerian way is as we go, as we be. But I always advise people to have some sort of agreement written down.
Yeah.
You understand? I never have agreement with people over phone calls. I usually prefer emails or text or real life pen to paper, something we can always go back to. Conversations between two people can be, swept by the wind. But that whole text, that whole, email, that whole, acknowledgement of this particular, agreement goes a long way. So it's preferable to do that to avoid stories that thought. Don't go and put yourself in problem. Let there be agreement so that you shouldn't come and be crying on Instagram and saying this person chopped my eye.
Real. I feel like a lot of creatives in Nigeria don't really. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I feel like a lot of creatives in your space, producers, songwriters too. I feel like most of you are being cheated with royalties not being rendered properly.
You have to go and register yourself with the publishing company. They're the ones that will take care of your royalties and all that. You don't have access to the people that the plots that you can use to get all those things sorted. So you have to register yourself with the licensing and publishing company to be able to get those monies back. If not, you're on your own. And then when producers refuse to sign your speech sheets and all, it's your entitlement, whether they like it or not. That money is being taken out of whatever money they've already made and kept for the publisher. So if they refuse to sign, good and fine. Let your publishing company know, like, with this the situation of James, you'll be able to get that money back. So there's no need to even fight anybody. If he doesn't want to sign, good and fine. You still get the money from his label, one way or the other. And then obviously you shouldn't send out your masters without having some sort of agreement, because that's your what's the word now? That's your what do they call it? I wouldn't say advantage. That's your collateral. That's your collateral. So always, before you send your masters, have all your documentation done. No matter the rush, the song is dropping tomorrow, good and fine. Let your lawyer sign everything. Fine, you get my point.
Will you be surprised to hear that some people don't even know what a master is?
That's why you need knowledge. You can't be in a business and not aware of all the things that entails, like in the whole business. You have to gain knowledge. That's why now the world is a global place. You can literally Google every goddamn thing and find results, like correct answers. Back then, when we started, we didn't know all these things. We had to properly go to school. When I went to the SARS Academy, when I realized, I'm entitled to 50%. This guy can help you do this. This is the job of this person. Back in the day, it used to be one person doing everything. Your manager was the person going to plug your music in the club. Your manager was the person that was doing A&R for you. Your manager was the person that was doing literally everything for you. But now we have people like in different roles that's their job. Now there's people they call entertainment lawyers. They're the ones that do the whole contract, agreement, ensure that you are not, cheated in whatever ventures you're getting to. That's a separate job. Back in the day, it used to be the manager, and the manager probably would have been clueless. But now there's people that, that's their job. A&Rs, you have people that their job is A&R for artists. They are distribution people, they are road managers, people that have clubs. Those are road managers, those are separate jobs. Before it could be 1 million. But now there's people doing different things in the industry. So you just have to do research. You always just have to do research so that you know who you need at every point in time. But you will learn the hard way. They must chop your eye. I just have to tell you now. If they don't chop your eye, you're not starting. They must chop your eye.
Someone is asking, as a producer, what is the standard percentage are we supposed to earn with royalty splits?
It's not me that will tell you that one. Go and hire entertainment lawyer. No, it's not STG said. There's something there are figures by law that you are entitled entitled to. There's a particular range by law you are entitled to. Your entertainment lawyer will give you that range. Then you negotiate with your clients and you find what works for you. Long as say I'm entitled to so percent, it's not you're entitled to. There's a range. There's a figure. You go and discuss. Do you understand? You have the conversation. You have to make sure that you are within that range.
Yeah.
So you know there's very popular entertainment lawyers you can reach out to, people like Foza, people like Iri Dumari, the whole legal bites squad. I don't know if they're still called legal bites, but like those people like they do. There's another guy Akinyemi Law, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, Akinyemi. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So all those people will put you through. You know what is yours and what you can get, so that you can't be cheated out of the game. But it's not a one size fits all situation. I always say like it's not the same value for every record you get. It's a negotiation. You just ensure that you are within this particular range. That's all that matters.
Real.
Yeah.
Over time, you've been doing this for decades, and
Yeah.
I know that you've had issues and from here, left, right, center. So how do you overcome most of these issues that come with some artists that you don't really have the understanding of this whole business?
Well, you know, like students that I've taught, because I run a private school, students that I've taught, I always tell them that in this job, in this profession, you need to first of all, you need to be very patient. You need to have customer skills, because trust me, I will use the word animals in this industry. And if you are going at them the same way they are coming at you, you get to be at an impasse. Nobody will win. So you need to learn. You need to be level-headed. You need to be calm, because they will test you. They will push you. They will do a lot of crazy things to you. It's just how you react that matters. You get. So you just need to understand that not everybody's understanding. You need to understand, but not everybody's understanding. Once you come to that knowledge, you know how to approach people in terms of conversation. I call everybody sir. Even if in normal terms you might not be worth calling sir, I call everybody sir, because you're the client. I'm trying to make you happy. I'm trying to ensure that I get my check. Do you get what I mean? So
Yeah.
you are in charge. There's no point two of us arguing. So if you get angry, yes, I try to see what I can fix for you, because it's my job. But if you know something that can be fixed, I try to explain to you like, this is stuff that we can't do. This is what we can do. Do you understand? I try to explain.
Yeah.
Not everybody's understanding. So sometimes you get to a point where you go explain. Almost saliva will drive finish. That's where you just have to call it a day and move on.